Hello, magical butterfly. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Saturn retrograde forecast. Saturn goes into retrograde on June 17th, 2023 at 1:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It stays in retrograde until November 4th, 2023 at 3:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. November 4th is when Saturn will go direct. Saturn stations in retrograde at 7 degrees Pisces. The 7th degree is ruled by Libra. The Libra zodiac sign is about balance, justice, harmony. This retrograde is going to focus on our one-on-one relationships to help us become more honest with ourselves about them. This is good for relationships we deem as red flags, where we know they have run their course, but yet we still hold on to them. Every zodiac sign is going to be affected by this Saturn retrograde. In this forecast, we will dive deep into how each sign will be affected. So I just want you to take what speaks directly to your soul and release what doesn't. First, I want to get into understanding the planet Saturn. So the planet Saturn is about discipline, being strong, being in your power, being sure you are living your life to its full potential, and you are seeing how you are in control. Saturn helps you understand that being slow and steady is okay, that sometimes when something is delayed or the universe tests you, it is all about learning discipline. It's about learning to trust your intuition, to trust your instincts, to see the red flags, whether the red flags are good or the red flags are bad, and to get into the energy of practicality where you will mature and you will learn that self-control through discipline. There are limits in life, but you want to see that it is limitless. You don't want to put a limit on anything, because that's when you limit yourself. You get where you hit a wall because you're not seeing the full potential. Saturn will bring you the energy of endurance to help you structure your life and stay in tradition, because you want to stay in tradition. So this Saturn retrograde is helping you pay your dues, to look at your karma and close out karmic cycles. It is going to be a wake-up call. You are going to be pushed to grow up, to ascend, to clear the past, to face the truth, to age, but age with maturity, and to strip down, to become vulnerable. There are no more walls around you, no more gates, no more castles, no more living in fear. Saturn retrograde is helping you look at each relationship of your life one by one to see what works, what needs to be fixed, and what needs to go. So each zodiac sign is going to be affected. So we're going to start with fire signs. So fire signs are passionate. They are very much in the moment. They can be dramatic, but that's because they're very charismatic. And fire signs have an instant attraction, which means they manifest very quickly. They're very assertive. They're very fast. They can clear a room. They can clear an energy. They can clear a space. They have courage. They're spontaneous. And they follow their desires. So the first fire sign we have is Aries. So Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is how you're going to be affected by Saturn in retrograde. So how will Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising be affected by Saturn in retrograde? Okay, the Ace of Wands shows me that you are going to embark on a new journey. I feel you have begun a new chapter of your life. The butterfly shows me transformation. The flower shows me this new beginning has started in the spring, and it is going to transition into the summer. So the Ace of Wands is your solo journey, you just moving forward on your solo journey with what you need, who you want to bring with you. And I'm hearing just don't have regrets if there's certain people you have to cut off. Your one-on-one relationships are going to show you who's important. And if your circle is large, you're going to cut it down and you're going to make it very small. But how you can do that is to get out of the Eight of Swords energy and unbound yourself in fear. Spirit is telling you don't allow the connections that have run their course, that just don't vibe with you anymore. Don't let them hold you back. It's okay to just walk away. I know for me, sometimes it's very hard for me to let go of a connection, even though the person is not physically present in my life. But there's an attachment. We have an attachment to every single person that we have come in contact with in our personal or professional lives. But it's a matter of saying, hey, you know what? I don't have the same relationship with this person. Let's say you don't talk to them every day. You don't see them anymore. Maybe when you pulled back, you realized you were the one who was always reaching out. If the connection, if the relationship does not feel good, it doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. Don't be afraid to cut it off. Or sometimes what I like to do is I just surrender it to the universe and tell the universe that I feel that this relationship has run its course. I'm going to surrender it to you. If it's meant to come back around, then this person will re-enter my life. But if they don't, I wish them well and I mean them no harm. Okay, next we have Leo. So Leo, how will you be affected by Saturn in retrograde? So how is Leo going to be affected by Saturn in retrograde? Okay, with the Wheel of the Year, which in traditional tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, Saturn retrograde is going to be very positive for you. You're going to move forward. You're going to start a new cycle, a new chapter of your life. I feel you are embarking on something new, a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning. This is what you have been waiting for. And that is confirmed by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords shows me tranquility ahead, that you are able to go out and move forward. There's not going to be any blocks in your way. The water is going to be smooth because you have learned to go with the flow. You have learned to just take your time getting there. So Swords is about balance. It's about communication. So you're going to find how balanced you are by being able to communicate with the universe on where it is you want to go. And where you're going to get there very fast. With the Knight of Wands, there's movement forward for you. You are moving forward. You are following your passion. You are confident. And you are a leader in your life. The only thing that Spirit wants you to know is that as long as you stay in the energy of making decisions and trusting the process and trusting yourself, you won't second guess anything or get into your head about it. You really want to be able to stay into the Knight of Wands, where you have that movement forward and you don't digress back to the Knight of Pentacles where things start to slow down. Stay in your element, stay in your fire and energy, with that being in the present moment, and be that instant attraction by being that instant manifester. Okay, next and last fire sign, we have Sagittarius. So what do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, or Rising? How is this Saturn retrograde going to affect Sagittarius? Okay, it's going to bring in the Three of Wands. So you see how he's looking out into the distance? This is showing me that by looking out into the distance, you are going to get a clear picture as to the direction you want to go, the direction that is calling you. You have healed and released karma, and you no longer think of the past, missed opportunities, missed chances. You understand that everything happens for a reason, and you are very open to how things are going to progress for you moving forward. So I feel Sagittarius, because my throat chakra is starting to act up, to really just gain a sense of always speaking your truth, and you can manifest by speaking it into existence. Alright, that is what I have for fire signs. Next, we have water signs. So water signs are very much about trusting the feelings, feeling your feelings, feeling your emotions, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you, but learning how to master them. So with water signs, when you don't use logic, you allow your senses, your feelings to help you go with the flow. It will bring in subtle change because water signs are very visual. So water signs have to do the change very slowly. Water signs are very intuitive, so a lot of psychics have water somewhere dominant in their chart. Your dreams could bring you messages. You could heal in your dreams. You could do connecting with people in your dreams, like telepathic, especially if you have a deep soul connection with someone, such as a twin flame connection. You may astral project, but your intuition is connected to your emotions. So you want to be able to allow what your emotions are telling you, but you want to honor your emotions. You want to honor your feelings, but you also don't want them to get the best of you. So I'm going to start with Cancer. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. How is Saturn retrograde going to affect you? Okay, it's going to affect you by bringing in a divine masculine. That's what the Emperor card is showing me. So this is a masculine energy whom a lot of you know. This will be a new person for some, but this divine masculine is coming in. And for those who know him, I'm hearing the song Coming Back Around by Carly Simon. You may want to give that song a listen because that could have a message for you. The line I keep hearing is, I know nothing stays the same, but if you're willing to play the game, it's coming around the bend. So if you have been going through the motions with this divine masculine of healing, And I feel for a lot of you, this divine masculine wants to speak. He really, really wants to speak. So if you're connected to a divine masculine that you are separated from, he is wanting to speak to the point where you're feeling it in your throat. So throat chakra meditations, and I'll probably do a throat chakra reading at some point in the next week and post it to just help get what's stuck in the throat chakra. Because I'm even hearing the song The Words by Christina Perry. I know that we're both afraid. An open heart, it is an open wound to you. And then the chorus ends with just let the words slip out of your mouth. So The Words by Christina Perry is a song that is telling you, your person, the collective, to speak your truth. Because when you speak your truth, you conquer your fear. And you're victorious. That's what the Seven of Wands is showing me. So you will have victory. You will have success with this divine masculine. But the key for you is to be the Queen of Swords. But you don't want to be the guarded Queen of Swords, who's in her dark, who's in her fear. You want to be the Queen of Swords in her light, where she is intelligent. And she uses her intelligence. But in your case, you use your intelligence through your intuition. Don't let your headspace go there, because your headspace will turn you into the Queen of Swords who's guarded, and it will be very difficult for you and this masculine to speak open and honestly with each other. Because I feel that's what you both want. So let the words slip out of your mouth. An open heart is not an open wound. It's vulnerable. Excuse me. So that is what I have for Cancer. So Cancer, really work on that throat chakra. I will do a reading for you that will help you. Actually, I'll probably do one for all 12 signs. I'll do one individually. So look for that on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Excuse me. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we have for you. I'm already feeling better in the throat chakra, so I feel communication is not going to be an issue for Scorpio. So what does Saturn retrograde have in store for you? Okay, so you are the Queen of Cups. You're in your element. The Queen of Cups is intuitive, she's sensitive, and I feel you have overcome something where you're much more confident. And what that's going to do for you is bring in the Three of Pentacles energy. Excuse me. Where you're able to co-create with Spirit. So I feel you don't have a problem speaking. I feel that deep cough I just had, because I am getting over a sinus cold. So there's a lot of that going around in the collective. At this time, a lot of activations, upgrades, ascensions are happening within the collective. A lot of clearing of the throat. A lot of getting ready to speak. I feel people are finally going to speak. So I feel, Scorpio, you're ready to speak. And you're just waiting for the perfect time for Spirit to say, this is the time to speak. So that is what I have for Scorpio. Next, I have Pisces. So Pisces, how is Saturn retrograde going to affect you? So how is Saturn retrograde going to affect Pisces? It's a clear path forward. There's nothing in your way. There are no obstacles. Your instincts, your red flags, your intuition is pointing the way. You have released heavy burdens, and now a message is coming in. So my throat's starting to bother me again. So I do apologize for the coughing. I just feel there's a message coming. Either you're going to send a message to someone, or someone is going to send a message to you. Let the words just fly out. Let the words sit out. You may even want to write it down. I feel this is going to be a written message of some kind. And this written message is bringing in the sun. It is bringing in brighter days. It is bringing in freedom. It is bringing in love, and I feel this message will happen during the summer. So the summer solstice begins on June 21st and it goes through September. So anytime through the summer, from June 21st through September, when we transition into the fall equinox, this message is going to come in. All right. Next, we have earth signs. So earth signs, you are connected to the earth. So you're very connected to the physical world. You are about stability, connecting with nature, allowing practicality to help you build a solid foundation. You are very patient. Earth signs don't have a problem with patience. And your earth element just helps you stay rooted and grounded. So the first earth sign we have is Taurus. So let's see what Saturn retrograde is bringing you, Taurus. Sun, moon, and rising. So it's bringing you the Hanged Man, which is a new perspective. And this new perspective is bringing an end to conflict. You are no longer focusing on how you've been hurt in the past. Instead, you have overcome it, and you are now coming out of the dark. I'm hearing the sun is rising. The dark period, the sadness, the anger, the heartbreak, the despair is gone. You feel renewed. You feel like you can start over again. Like your new beginning is finally here. Virgo. What is Saturn retrograde bringing you? What is Saturn retrograde bringing Virgos? You are getting the Two of Cups. So you're getting a divine love partnership. Twin flame, soulmate, divine love partner, whatever you resonate with as far as label, or you don't resonate with a label. You have a divine love partner coming in because you have cleared the cycle, and the world shows me that your world is going to intertwine with theirs. Capricorn. What is Saturn in retrograde bringing you? What is Saturn in retrograde bringing Capricorn? I'm hearing a new beginning, a fresh new start. You have healed something on your shadow side, which is bringing in this new beginning, this fresh new start. You've had a tower moment recently, I feel, over the last full moon that has made everything fall into place, fall into alignment. And what's coming in for you is this Knight of Cups. There's some type of cup of love. There's some type of offer coming in for you. And this is going to be wish fulfillment and your dreams coming true. So earth signs, you are very short, sweet, and to the point. Usually earth signs are for me. Next, I have air signs. So air signs are about communication. Air signs are thinkers. They will always think through something before they act. Air signs like to travel, whether they travel physically or they like to astral project. They are very much into the community, so they always know what's going on. They can be so much in their head when they think that they are more in 5D energy than 3D. And they are going to always choose head over heart because their head space rules them more than their heart space. So the first earth sign we have is Gemini. So Gemini, how will Saturn in retrograde affect you? It's going to bring in the Knight of Swords. So you're going to make a decision. And this decision is going to bring in a celebration. So I feel you have made some type of offer, or you are going to make a decision and offer somebody something, or someone is going to do it to you. And I'm hearing it's an offer that you can't refuse. And that's because justice shows me that something has balance in your life. And it's going to bring you wish fulfillment and everything that you could dream of. Libra. How is Saturn in retrograde going to affect you? So how is Saturn in retrograde going to affect you? I'm hearing very good. So the Seven of Swords shows me that you are moving forward in your life and you are only taking what you need with you. There is a past heartbreak that still haunts you. I feel this is more, you know you hurt somebody and you never made it right. And this is something that haunts you till today. By you being able to take only what you need moving forward, you are going to be able to speak to this person. So Libra, you have to speak. Let the words spill out of your mouth and know that this connection you have with this person has gone through a transformation. Neither one of you are the same people. So if you're afraid to speak to this person, don't be. I feel they will be more open to this conversation than you think. Maybe you need to do heart over head instead of head over heart. Aquarius. How is Saturn in retrograde going to affect you? So how is Saturn in retrograde going to affect Aquarius? You're going to evolve. You're going to evolve and move past something. And this involves a King of Wands. So this could be a relationship that has ended, or you're going to cut ties with some type of divine masculine energy who could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're going to finally cut this person out of your life. And what that's going to do for you is bring in the Fool energy, where you're going to be able to take that leap of faith to move forward. So now I want to get you some guidance. So speak your truth. Speak it into existence. Let the words slip out of your mouth. And know that having an open heart is not an open wound. It's vulnerable. So what guidance does Spirit have for you? You have the willpower to move forward. You have the willpower to live your dreams. Prosperity can be yours, but only if you allow it in. Find peace in knowing that today is a new day for you to begin again. Set those healthy boundaries during Saturn in retrograde and only take with you connections with people who make you feel good. You will either advance your life purpose or you will find it. It will become crystal clear to you what it is. You will see everything and everyone as a blessing, and you won't grieve the loss of connections that have run their course. Instead, you will transition and transform out of that into healing, cutting the cords and trusting that this person or these people you're cutting out of your life are meant to go. You will find the strength to do so, and I'm hearing 0 fucks given. This will strengthen friendships, call in new friendships where you will be connecting with your soul tribe. And what will connecting with your soul tribe? Now, soul tribe doesn't just have to be friendships. It could be family. It could be love partner. It could also be co-workers. Because like attracts like. All of these relationships start coming in. So you want to commit to self-care rituals to take care of yourself. To create your own happiness by going within and trusting your heart space. And journal it out. Write how you feel. Really use a journal during Saturn in retrograde to really gain a sense of how you feel. This is how you speak it out. This is how you let the words come out of your mouth. And embrace your inner divine goddess by being you. Unapologetically you, being your beautiful self, your beautiful soul. So I'm going to close out this reading with what big shifts will we see collectively during Saturn in retrograde. So Saturn goes into retrograde on 6/17. 17 equals an 8. The number 8 is about your talents for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of receiving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation, because the affirmation for the number 8 is successful. So you're going to see how successful you are. And when when Saturn goes direct on the 4th. The number 4 is telling you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you dependable as far as being a friend, a partner, and a colleague, because you're stable. So the number 8 makes you successful. By the end of Saturn in retrograde, you are stable, meaning you are successful, you are stable, you are in control of your destiny. And let's just see what shifts are coming that are going to help you stay in control of your destiny. So, you're going to cut the snakes out of your life. Anyone who is sneaky, who lies to you, who betrays you, who brings you bad news, who spreads rumors about you, they are going to leave your life. And they are going to be replaced with people who are loyal, who honor their values and honor you. So you're going to have commitment. So this could be a love partner coming in. You could get engaged by the end of Saturn in retrograde, or you're going to meet the person you're going to marry. But this ring is also a promise ring, where your higher self is promising you right now through this card that you are going to have that commitment. You are going to have those loyal people in your life who honor and value you. So you want to make sure that you have rose-colored glasses so you can see past the illusions and the unkept promises. So this is where you connect with the third eye chakra to connect to your intuition, to help you really just gain a sense of seeing past the illusions, meaning instead of seeing people and relationships for what you want them to be, see them for who and what they truly are. And that's where you honor and start to acknowledge the red flags. And that's where, if you have a connection with someone who you know isn't worth fighting for, or it's time to just let it go because it's run its course, you will. And sometimes it helps you see their perspective to gain a better sense of the connection. So by the time we get to the autumn season, which begins in September, you will be ready to harvest, to bring into fruition your desires, what you have learned, what you know you want now in Saturn retrograde, and you have found the patience to nurture yourself and to nurture the process. Another shift that's coming in is a 1 in a million special love. True love is coming in for a lot of you. And Spirit is not going to shed any light on it. They're going to keep it hidden, unknown, mysterious, but they're just going to let you know love is coming. It's going to be different for everyone, so I'm not going to dive too much into it. For some of you, this is someone from the past. For a lot of you, this is a new person. For someone, a couple of you, this is someone that you could be in a relationship with that is going to go to the next level. And I'm seeing that commitment card again in my third eye when I said that. Another shift is that by July 4th, there's going to be a love of something, a love of life, a love of career, a love relationship, vulnerability, being open, letting the heart space rule. Because when you let the heart space rule, you find balance. And you will see that things are equal, that you will make the necessary adjustments, because you're going to turn over a new leaf. You're going to make improvements. You're going to have an attitude change. You're going to just speak sweeter. And you're going to spend quality time with those that you love, because you're going to find the relationship. So if you feel alone, if you feel like no one understands you, that no one gets you, work on figuring out which relationships do make you feel good, and let go of the ones that don't. I do hope this Saturn retrograde forecast has brought you clarity and guidance. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when new content is posted on my channel. If you would like to book with me, go to the description box below to get all of my information, to see my list of services, how you can book with me, connect with me outside of YouTube, work on your throat chakra. I will work on mine, and have a beautiful rest of your day, night, or afternoon.